if your to-do list is scattered across various notebooks, emails, and post-it notes. Trello's free version can help you. If your to-do list is scattered between notebooks, emails, and post-it notes, Trello's free version can help you clean that up fast. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a simple, no-cost project management board. Trello is a simple card-based tool. While there's so many different types of project management tools, this system is based on really the Kanban method, which is using cards. So you create your space, and then you have cards and build lists from there. So here I built a simple business headquarters. So in order to track your headquarters, what's going on in operations, you can use 5 categories. But the idea category this week, what to do this week, what's going on this week, what's in progress, what you're waiting on from others, and what's done. That keeps it lean and simple. From there, let's take a look at how the tool works. You create a list, and these are the tasks. So you give each one a task, need workshop for the audience. You can add labels, dates, due dates, checklists. You can even include members. You can add attachments. But here you can see that you can have custom fields, all of these. One thing I like is that you can create comments over here. Say you're working on a workshop for your audience, but you have someone helping you on it. You can make notes to them, send them access to these this space or this card, and track the notes and even attachments over there as well. And you can have subtasks from that down here. You can add all your subtasks. Just click on it and you can add another subtask right underneath it. Simple enough. Add the due date. These are basic, but very helpful to someone that just needs a simple process. Now when I say streamlined workflow, here's a quick example of that. You start over here in ideas. Say you said you want to start Vlogmas. This was over here originally. Start Vlogmas, record 2 videos. As the videos get started, maybe I've started working on the scripts already. So I added that here. And then the next thing and the next thing. Am I waiting on somebody? Maybe I'm waiting on the editor to get done with the videos that I've already recorded. Then it would get moved over here. And then finally, when it's completed and been uploaded, then it can get moved over here. Simple process that you can use to work through your projects in your business. And I used this system for years before I started moving to more advanced tools. When you put in dates, say we didn't have a date here. Let's put a date in. This is due, let's say it's due Friday. Not recurring but that can be helpful. If it's a task that's recurring, maybe something you do daily, you got options: daily, Monday through Friday, weekly, on the Monday on the 5th. So we're going to say this is due Friday at 1, and then we save it. Did you see we could also add reminders to that? Super helpful once you set up tasks to be able to get reminders on them. So that's another layer, helpful feature of this tool. Another good way that I used it, rather than using it just for basic, operations tasks, I started out using it for my clients. Now, there are two ways you can use it. You can use each one of your 10 boards for clients because in Trello, a free account, you get 10 boards. Or you could have a master board for your clients and then just have client A, client B, client C under it as lists. And you have their individual things that are deliverables to them. Maybe this client is a one-on-one client and you have an onboarding, you have some done for you stuff and a coaching call. And you'd identify those with the due dates here. You could add labels, you want to add a label, you could create a label, maybe label it marketing or sales or whatever you, and color code it, as well as the checklist. If you have, maybe for onboarding, you've got a detailed checklist of steps that you do. Then that detailed checklist would start down here. You will create it here, send the links to the clients, send the intake form, uh, create a folder in Google Drive, all those different steps that you activate for your clients, you could have the list here. This becomes super helpful in streamlining your business because one-off activities slow you down. And what I mean by that is you got a new client today. You just got on the call with them, you gave them the link, you sent them an email. You don't have a process for this. You just, whenever you get a client, you personally, manually send them the information, send them the link to book their first call, when you could actually start here in your project management tool with these tasks and then move them over to a tool that will automate those tasks. If you have client onboarding, you can have onboarding from the point where they pay the invoice to your email marketing, sending them out a welcome email, sending them the links to schedule their calls. All that can happen automated once you walk through the workflows and the checklists in your project management tool. This helps you keep it super simple. I've seen lots of tools that they get so heavy into the features, and while the features look super cool when they're doing displays, to a novice or somebody that just has simple processes they need to work through, that stuff can become overwhelming really quick. By keeping it super simple, a clean process documented here in your project management tool, you'll be fine, you'll get things done, and you will never feel overwhelmed with what you have to work on. So that is Trello, simple project management, using it to identify your tasks, break down your business, using cards, your client's card, your business HQ card, to identify how you run the business, the tasks, and because basically project management software is supposed to help you run your business more effectively and efficiently. It's supposed to move you from the handwritten checklists and post-it notes and individual emails to every client and team member. This software can do that for you. It's basic and simple as it is, it can actually step up your game. So if you were looking for more tools and resources to help you start or grow your online business, check us out. All month December, we will be doing tips for resources, finding resources, business software, and other resources.